Hi, my name is Nicole, and I'll be debating the topic of go public or go home. And the question is, with the with the economy on the mend, it's time for more businesses to launch IPOs, pro or con. And an IPO is an initial public offering. There are obviously advantages and disadvantages for a company going public, which is the first sale of stock by the company. I'm going to be talking about the cons of IPOs. The first con that I'm going to talk about is the fact that only 50% of IPOs end up surviving. So there is a very high failure rate. Um, Another disadvantage is that once a company goes public, a large part of managers' time will go to managing investor and board relations instead of managing the regular operations of the company that they would usually do. In addition to that, there is definitely increased pressure on management to perform and to produce profit for the stockholders. Sometimes this pressure can encourage management to make poor decisions, and a lot of this is due to the fact that they may be focused more on short term and getting stockholders their profits rather than looking into the long run and thinking about what would be really beneficial for the company to have growth long term. Another area of danger with an IPO is that there's a lot of regulation. So this might be really difficult for a smaller company. They need to be able to have quarterly and yearly reporting, which is required by the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission. So this can be difficult because an IPO requires a lot of legal, accounting help during this process. They're going to incur a lot of fees from underwriters, printing, and all the registration, all these issues that are required throughout this process. And just managing those documents and reports, not just for the initial public offering, but that are ongoing, that are required for the stockholders to be able to see. So there's a lot of regulation, and there's also insurance that is very expensive to protect the company from all the risks that come with going public. So another disadvantage, this will be the last one that I'll cover in this debate, is that there's a lot of publicity that comes with IPOs, and that can be a good thing or a bad thing for a company. And since we're talking about the cons, I'll be talking about the negative part of that, which is that a lot of times it can put a company and its executives under a microscope, and they're expected to behave appropriately and have good conduct. And if the company or its executives are making mistakes, there's definitely more of a spotlight on those mistakes, and people are paying attention. So that can possibly be negative for a company. And so those are some of the cons of IPOs. Thank you.